free. The second challenge with trading hours for dollars, it's awfully hard to change your standard of living. I mean, I could give everybody here, okay, or excuse me, not everybody here, but everybody at their full-time job, I can give them a 5% pay raise. And they'd be pretty giddy for the next few weeks, few months, but a year from now, are they just as broke? See, in order to change somebody's standard of living, in order for them to feel like they're maybe accomplishing the American dream, I believe they got to increase their income by at least 50%. If I raise somebody's income by 50%, well, they're living in a different house probably, living in a different neighborhood, kids going to different schools, probably taking different vacations. You can change their life, you can change their standard of living. If you're trading hours for dollars, what are the chances of increasing your income by 50%? Not of hours a day, is it? See, I believe our future VPs of Primerica are out there. And it's my personal philosophy that it's a mad race to find those folks. They're looking. I want to find them before somebody else does. Not somebody else in Primerica. For their benefit, I just want them in Primerica. They're going to go find something. And they think it's going to be what gets them to their dream. It'll be an artificial something that won't deliver like Primerica will deliver. See, everything is going our way. What we do matters. We change people's lives. So I don't think there's anybody right now in America that's staying up late at night worrying about what road they're going to take tomorrow to work, what grocery store they're going to go to, what vitamins they want to eat or take or whatever. I don't think anybody's worried. Now they may think about that stuff, but they're not worried about it.
I know.
See, I found out with human beings, if you want to find out what's important to them, find out what they worry about. If they don't worry about it, it's probably not important to them. I would suggest to you that most of middle-income America, the parents out there, sometime in the next 30 days are going to worry about money. And we have the answers. We change people's lives. See, if I had stayed in engineering for the last 40 years, or excuse me, not the last 40 years, oh, it feels like, would have felt like it probably, but 26 years, if I'd have made that my career, and spent 40 years doing it, probably built some bridges, or designed some bridges, designed some roads, built some buildings, etc. I'm not saying that wouldn't have been good. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have helped some people and so on. But at the end of the day, would I really have changed anybody's life? And maybe I got them to work a few minutes earlier. But if you think about it, most people for 40 years of their career will spend more time working than they'll do anything else for those 40 years. And to look back after 40 years and say, I paid my bills. Didn't do any harm really. I don't know about you. I just can't see that that's going to be something that people are going to do and say, that was significant. That was meaningful. So we give people another option, a chance at freedom. See, here your dreams can come true. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. In fact, I'm going to tell you it's going to be hard. Everything about this business was tough for me. My first 54 appointments, no sales, no recruits. There's a lot of records in Primerica I want you to shoot for, but that's not one. It took me 2 years to get where I wasn't nervous at the appointment. I used to shake so much that I'd purposely put my hand on the table, okay, and kind of point with a finger or a pen, just so I wouldn't raise my hand up, my arm up, and they'd see me shake. See, most people come here and they look at all these people on stage and these people that talk so good and they look so good and so on, and they say, man, those people have just been born to do Primerica. Dead wrong. Now there's some folks that come into our company and have success instantly, you know. I mean, they're just gifted, okay, like a Bill Whittle or somebody like that. But that ain't me. Just to give you an example, I worked for over 5 hours on this talk I'm giving you right now. I was up at 4:30 this morning working on it again. Now some of you after I get done, you're gonna say, hey, you probably should have taken 10 or 15 hours, okay? But I've been doing this 26 years. And it took me 5 hours to prepare a 15-minute talk. See, this is not a talent business. This is a tenacity business. How bad do you want it?
How bad do you want it? Exactly. That's right. How bad do you want it, Ray?
See, if you're like me and you mess up every day, you know, you try to get better, you just work hard, okay, welcome. We got a company for you. You can build your dreams here. I promise you, I have proven, okay, you're not bad enough to mess up this Primerica system, and neither am I. The system is good enough to take our inadequacies, okay, and propel us to success. You take the Todd and Lisa Greer and David Jack's Farmer, okay? I mean, on their way to making $1 million a year. And I promise you, they're talented people, very talented people. But it's not the talent that's going to get them $1 million a year. It's the system. All you have to do is plug in the system, and it'll catapult you to wealth if you work the system works every time when people work the system. I know money doesn't buy happiness. I appreciate that. And you know, basically, if you want to know the straight up truth, okay? Without God, you're probably going to have a tough time being happy, okay?
That's right. Without God.
If you don't have a relationship there, you're going to have a tough time with happiness. But if you do, okay, money can get you awfully close to happiness. Now, what do I mean by that, okay? Well, would you agree that it's easier to be happy if you got a lot less problems? Okay? And most problems are money related, aren't they? At least money can solve most of them. And I don't mean to diminish, okay, I know there in a group this size, there's people that are struggling with major life issues. I mean, family members with cancer or challenges with kids. I understand that. And please, you know, take what I'm saying, you know, in the context that I mean it. But if you have control of your time, you're not trading dollars for hours, okay, you can do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it. Is there less stress in your life?
Exactly.
If there's less stress, does that help with happiness? If you had someone come to your house and clean, do all the cleaning for you, okay? Do all the laundry, do all the cooking. Maybe you have a chef come to your house, okay?
What up,
do the
Liz?
cooking,
What up?
okay? And can make healthy stuff taste good, okay? I mean, does all the grocery shopping. Hey, what if you had somebody come to your house 4 days a week and do all the honeydews, okay? I mean, money doesn't buy happiness, but that could get you awfully close, couldn't it? How about you have 3 vacation homes that you just kind of take turns going there, enjoying life, okay? What about if you retired your parents? You extended their life maybe by 10 or 15 years because you took away that stress, okay? I mean, it may not be happiness, but it's awfully close. What if you and your spouse got away once a month for maybe 3 days, and you know, when it's cold where you live, you went down to the Ritz-Carlton in Florida, or you went to the Caribbean or whatever, okay? I mean, would that give you a great marriage? Probably would, okay? And a great marriage gets you awfully close to happiness. What if you give hundreds of thousands of dollars away every year to the causes you believe in? What if you can pay off your siblings' mortgages? Okay, what if you can tell your spouse, hey dear, there's 10 grand a month, you do whatever you want with it, do it, it's not in the budget, have fun. What if you could pay for your nieces and nephews' college? What if you could have a home big enough where the soccer team, the basketball team, the kids from the school, they all hung out there and you got to grow up with your kids, okay? What if you could get off the treadmill?
Instead of being at work.
The Monday through Friday treadmill. You know,